I love to meditate. It relaxes my body before and after a long day. And that's also what sex does for me. Can you relate? Watch the video in its entirety to find out some benefits of sex as it relates to relieving stress.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi again, it's Tamika, your accountability friend, here to cheer you on as you make decisions now that will change your life. A friend of mine told me that there was a time her husband came home grumpy, miserable, and she couldn't figure out what was going on. He was like that for weeks. But here's what happened. So what she said was that one day she was just at home by herself, and then it dawned on her it had been months since they'd had, sex. So she quickly rushed out and bought some sexy lingerie. She sent the kids to their grandparents' house, and she immediately started to work her magic. So when her husband came home, she gave him the time of his life. I don't know what that is for you. I don't know if it is that you have ever experienced that, but if you haven't, it's something that you definitely have to, think about and probably plan for. So she told me that, she made love to him in such a way that it kept him happy for the next couple of months. But you don't want to starve each other like that, right? So she also said that the next morning she got breakfast in bed. Yes, such amazing experience. Yes, after giving him the time of his life, then the next morning she was rewarded. And it doesn't necessarily going to be the same for everybody, right? Everybody experiences different. You want to create your own kind of experience, right? However, whatever it is that you want, it can happen for you, right? Just get creative. So listen, ladies, don't withhold sex from your partner. You have the magic touch. Use it. And trust me, if you play your cards right, the house will be less stressful. And both of you will look forward to coming home every day. Just imagine you're at work and it's time for you to go home, and you don't want to go home because, oh my God, home is just not the place that you want to be. And that is very sad. So you want to be able to create those kind of experiences where you are looking forward to going home and your partner is looking forward to coming home to you. Oh yes, it is possible, ladies. And men, sex doesn't start in the bedroom. You also have to put some effort into it. Yes, man. You don't have to be the most romantic guy, although some of us wouldn't mind, right, ladies? But seriously, men, text her something sweet every once in a while. Give her a peck on her ears or neck while she's cooking. Slap her on her butt, whatever works for you. Just do something, yeah? Don't just complain that you're not getting any, but create the atmosphere. Yes, man. That something positive will happen for you. Help her out in the house, especially if you know you need her attention that day. Make the workload lighter so that she is not exhausted. If she is tired, shop lock. And ain't no key that you're gonna use to open that, right? So before it gets to that stage, help her out around the house, and trust me, you will be rewarded. Play your cards right, and you will also get breakfast in bed you never can tell. Now let's hear what Clifford has to say. Can sex really relieve stress? Comment below.
I just want to talk about sex for just a few minutes and what it really does for me. You know, sometimes when you and your wife and have a little misunderstanding, sometimes you know that you might say something and she don't agree, or you might do something and she don't agree, and you know, cause one little vex, not really dispute as such, but you know, because we are human, our mind are really have the same way of thinking and different personality. But you know, the quick are the first thing that always come to my mind. Cliff, why not use sex? Use sex to make it up. Because sometimes when you talk, it don't really work out, you know. So if the woman really begs that much, I always try to implement the sex for it to work out, to make back things up. So I always not really do something in order to have a dispute, but whatever time the dispute might be come up, not really, as I said before, not really regular still, but, and there's another thing I hear. I heard that when you have a headache, and I never really try to know if it's a terrible headache, or when you always have some little headache, not really bad so much, but you know, I hear that sex really divert that pain, and you know, I tried and it worked for me. Yes, sometimes when I have some headache and I really try the sex day, and it really work out. It really work out, and the sex also helped me to stay in line as a married person. Help me to stay in line. And guess what? The only sad thing about it that people disadvantage it. God put it in place, and when God put it in place, it was put in place for use of married people. And only sad to know, as I said before, that we as mankind destroy it the way it is. But it is good. Nothing wrong with sex. It is that God put it in place.
Sex can help you relax and take your mind off the worries and anxieties that constantly plague you. During sex, your body releases good hormones. Yes, endorphins and oxytocin. Oh, yeah. These good hormones create feelings of relaxation and intimacy, which are lacking in so many of our lives, right? But we want to fix that, right? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to fix that. Sex will help you to starve off anxiety and depression. So don't take it lightly. Just the same way you make sure that you eat every day, and you make sure that you exercise, and all these good stuff that you also include in your life. Sex should be added to your list of things. If done in love, sex can be an amazing antidote to reducing your stress level. But remember to be moderate, okay? Don't get all too excited on me now, right? No, be moderate in all things, because too much of anything is bad for you. using sex as a stress reliever might not be something you enjoy doing, and that's fine. Do what makes you feel comfortable or make you happy, right? Though it wouldn't hurt to try, but it's still up to you. As long as you are listening to your body's message and you are doing all you can to cope and live your best life, that's all I want for you. I want you to be happy and healthy. Remember now, be resilient. You got this. I am proud of you.